I heard of a real life incident about three friends. So, amongst them is a rich kid. So, they decided to go out and have fun. Now, where they went to have fun, there was a swimming pool and they decided to swim. Now, this rich kid was still in the pool, and then he got to a place where the water was deep and he started drowning. And the two friends, they were there, they saw him. They should have escalated or tried to save their friend. But what they did would surprise you. Like they left their friend, they saw him struggling, and they left their friend to drown. Real life story. And this guy drowned to death. And it will surprise you what they were saying. You're like, he's always behaving like he's the rich one. He's always, they were so angry and they were so hateful. They were angry at the guy because he was a rich kid, because he had something that they did not have. And so that was how that guy drowned to death in the presence of people that he called his friends. They laughed together, played together. They even came to that place to have fun together, and they let him drown. They didn't push him, but they watched him die when they could have saved him. They didn't know that there was a CCTV camera there, and that was how investigation brought it out.
Welcome to Jesus Baby Movie Talk Show, an audio podcast where faith meets film and love takes the lead.
Hi guys, welcome to Jesus Baby Movie Talk Show. Firstly, I want to apologize. I am so sorry. Yes, I know this episode took a while. I'm very sorry about it. It's due to some, unforeseen circumstances and some technical issues behind the scenes. I'm very sorry. I beg. I'm sorry. So, secondly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for following the Love Will Love series from episode 1 to 4 and now episode 5. Love celebrates others. It does not compete. Love is not envious, for short. So for about a week now, I've been posting something. Okay, so what goes on in your mind when someone else, or maybe someone close to you, your friend, your sibling, your colleague, they get something that you have been desiring, something that you've been waiting for, something you've been praying for, they get it. Would you celebrate them, like genuinely celebrate them, or would there be this silent secret competition? So just like in the story that I said earlier, that guy, he thought he had friends. They must have been, close, talked about things, laughed about things. They even went to that place to have fun. And his friends watched him drown to death. Why? Because he had something that they did not have. And they were pained, like they hated him to the point of watching him die when they could have saved him. Envy. Envy is a painful and resentful awareness of the advantage that someone else possesses, joined with the desire to possess the same advantage. Envy is a negative trait. It is a bad character. Because while it is not bad to desire, a good thing, equality, achievement, success that someone else possesses, okay, you desire it, right? While it's not bad too. But when you are pained that somebody else has a good thing, or you are resentful, you hate it, that one is bad. It is. And different things can trigger envy. Money, marriage, opportunity, success, progress, eloquence, intelligence, beauty, body shape, talents, name it, good qualities, different things can trigger envy. And envy is not limited to friendship. Envy can occur in the family. In fact, between married couples, when maybe in our African culture, maybe when a woman is earning more than her husband, envy can set in. And even the other way around, a woman can be envious of her husband maybe because he's earning more, right? Envy among siblings, maybe the parent is showing more love to one sibling than the rest of them, a richer sibling, it can cause envy. In friendship, maybe a friend got engaged before you, and you have been desiring it and it has not come. Or maybe the guy you likes your friend. Another thing that can cause envy, a richer friend. These things, your friend is more successful, these things can cause envy. And even in religious spaces, I know this one is even kind of a very corny one, because the envy would be guised as it will wear church clothes. Maybe a younger ministry is doing well, and then like, what are they even doing there? People just like charisma. People just like where it is happening and bubbling. You don't really mean it that way. If you check it very well, it might be envy talking. What about envy in workplace, right? Envy amongst colleagues. The colleague got a promotion that you've always wanted, right? Envy between HOD and members of his team. This guy knows too much. He behaves like everything. He knows everything. Okay, let's see. Then you see that promotion is just flying over your head in the office. Other people are getting promoted, and you know that this person, I do better. Promotion is just from boss to staff, from HOD to members of the team, and envy just like that. And I'm not trying to say that envy is in every relationship. I'm not trying to say that everybody is envious, no. But I'm just trying to say that envy can set in. Envy can creep in. And if you do not overcome it early, it will control you. And the results, I'm still going to get there, where I will talk about the classification of envy. It is progressive. It doesn't just get to the stage of physical harm or murder. It starts from somewhere. Okay, so let me continue with comparing admiration, desire, comparison, and envy, because these are feelings that people kind of confuse, and very soon you know why I am comparing these things. So let me start with admiration. Admiration is simply recognizing something that is beautiful, something that is good, excellent, something that is worthy of appreciation, and you appreciate it. Oh, you look good. You smell nice. Oh, your wig is. I love that you are disciplined and consistent. That is admiration. You see something that is worthy of appreciation and you appreciate it. But note, admiring somebody doesn't make you hate them. It doesn't make you resentful, right? You are not wishing them ill. I wish you don't have it. No. You just see something that is worthy of appreciation and you appreciate it. That is admiration. Now to desire. Okay, and admiration motivates growth, right? Seeing what you like can, ginger you to also, do better. Then let's talk about desire. Desire is wanting something for yourself. I also want my business to flourish. I want to hit 1 billion subscribers. That's admiration. And that's desire. And desire, triggers this. It triggers achievement. When you desire things, then you begin to put in the work and to achieve the feat. But note that in desire, the focus is not on the person. The focus is on the thing. That thing that you like in that person. You understand? That quality, that thing. Then you are focusing on it in order for you to also get better, right? So that is desire. Now let's go to comparison. Comparison is measuring yourself against another person. Now, while comparison is not a problem, because even naturally, human beings, we tend to understand reality with comparison. For example, let's say you and your friend got talking, or maybe you were just thinking about it. Oh, when Governor A was in office, wow, the light was stable. We got things cheaper. right? Things were going on smooth and fine. Then when Governor B came, he didn't do so much like Governor A. We were still experiencing some kind of, that's comparison. And you're like, I'll go for Governor A if he decides to, want to return to office. So that's comparison. But comparison becomes a problem when it begins to determine your self-worth. So comparison can either create motivation or create insecurity. And to the last one, envy. That one is a problem. Yes, because you should not be pained or hate somebody just because they possess something that you want. Envy is a problem. Why him and not me? Is she the only one? Those kind of talk. Envy says, I don't like that you have it. Yes, that is envy language. I don't like that you have it. So let's do a quick art check. And when I say art check, I just mean a simple way to know where you are. This feeling, is it admiration? Is it comparison? Is it desire? Or is it envy? So when it comes to admiration, admiration can celebrate. Admiration can celebrate people. Like, I like your hair. I love the way you smell. When I see people, I love to compliment people a lot. I went to a supermarket with a friend, and one of the attendants, she was looking so good. Like, her face was glowing. I was like, wow, sis, you look so good. Like, your face is glowing. And she was like, thank you, thank you. So admiration can celebrate. Desire can wait. Oh, I love the wig, but I don't have the money now. Let me put it in budget, right? I will get it. Comparison can learn. Oh, Sade is consistent, right? I'm not very consistent. How does she do it? Okay, then you go and meet Sade. Sade, this and that, you ask, and Sade is like, okay, this is how I do it. I do this and I do. Comparison can learn. But you see, envy does not rejoice. Envy no get joy. Envy is an hater's vibe. I wish you don't have it. That's envy. That's the language of envy. I wish it was not you. I wish you don't have it. Envy is hater's vibe. Now, I want to talk about something that I call the envious mindset. Yes, envy is being pained because you want something that another person has, right? Okay. But I believe that people settle for envy because they've gotten to a point where they now think that this thing that I desire that this person have, it is impossible for me. I can't get it. Yes. And so because they settle for that mindset, the success of the other person that is supposed to inspire them now starts disturbing them. It becomes a problem for them. They have lost their energy for, if it is possible for you, then it is possible for me. That thing is a drive. If success is a possibility for you, if progress is a possibility for Alpha, I'm not a packer. It is also a possibility for me. They have lost that drive. They've lost that energy that will make them, want to do more, put in more work and the effort, and they've settled for like I'm less. And I believe that what fuels this mindset, what makes people think like this most times, is the frustration of waiting. Because if you got that same thing early enough, let's say it just took you days to get it, or maybe it took weeks, or let's say at most a month, you will not be envious of the other person because it's not taking time and you have it already. But when it starts taking time, then envy can set in. Yes, envy can set, and if it is not controlled, it will control you. So envy can set in when it is taking time. And there is something that envy refuses to do. Envy refuses to ask questions. And asking question is important because you don't know the full story. You don't know the full story. You don't know how long they also waited to get it. You don't know the sacrifices that they had to go through in order to get it too, right? You don't know if both of you have the same resources at your disposal. You don't know. And you don't even know, like, both of you might not even share the same experience. Okay, talk about family background. You might come from different family background. right? The activities going on in their life might be different from the ones going on in your life. So you don't know the full story. And envy refuses to ask questions. Rather, it makes you just assume. So you start assuming things. And let me balance this part. Yes, for some people, they are close to you. They are your friend, they are your sibling. So you know them very well. And you know that they did not struggle to get it. In fact, you know that they did not even go through the wrong way to get it. They got it legit, right? But you need to know that some people have influence. Some people have access. Some people, they have support. Some people are Nepo babies. But even with that, that is not the full story of life. Because while we see people rise on account of, coming from a wealthy or being born into a wealthy or influential home, or they come from that background, yes, we've also seen people rise from nothing, from obscurity, from struggle into honor and influence, right? So we've even seen the other part of life where a wealthy person lose everything. So don't make someone's current chapter, right? Someone's current chapter that you desire and you've not gotten, don't make it your final outcome. Because life is not one story. Life is not one timeline. Life is not one pattern. And there is one thing that you need to keep telling yourself. Please take note of the tense I used. A continuous tense. Keep telling yourself, right, that my process, it is your process. My process is not a proof of delay. It is a proof that my story is unfolding. Because when you start seeing, someone else's possibility that you desire, right, that quality that you desire, and you begin to see it as, something that is impossible for you, envy would set in. And when envy sets in, you will no longer see these people as examples to learn from. Because now their success is disturbing you. You will see them as competitors. Let me tell us what an healthy mind thinks, or how an healthy mind thinks. An healthy mind thinks this way. Your success is not like someone else's success, is not a proof of my limitation. It's just a proof that possibilities exist, right? And it can even be an instruction for my journey. So this is how an healthy mind thinks, right? So envy. Okay, so I will move to the last thing that I have for today, right? And that is the classification of envy, my classification of envy. So I classified envy into 3 stages: the seed stage, the germination stage, and the fruit stage. So the seed stage is when envy is not obvious. Envy is not yet loud, right? It's still just a thought. Why them and not me, right? When will my own come? At this point, it is still mixed with admiration and desire. In fact, you can even celebrate them at this point. You are still celebrating with them. But there's this uncomfortable thought that is now within you, right? In your heart. Yes, that's the seed. That is the seed being sown. So to the next stage, which is the germination stage. So now at this point, right, their success, the success of another person, that thing that you desire and another person now have it, you are now pained because they have it. Yes. Not because they offended you, the person did not offend you, but because anytime you see them, right, it reminds you that you are still waiting for it. It reminds you that you don't have it yet. Now you are pained. So at this point, you are no longer asking the question, how can I grow? Now it is, why them and not me? Something has taken roots in your heart, right? When you plant the seed, the root first, then before it goes up, then you see the stem, the branches, and fruits, right? So something has taken roots in your heart. Pain has, resentment has, Then to the third stage, which is the final stage, the fruit stage. And now this is the expression phase, right? All those things inside, right? You begin to express them. You begin to express those internal feelings of envy. So you start seeing people gossip, downplaying people's success, sarcasm or indirect comments, criticism. Start criticizing people, downplaying their success, gossiping about them, right? So envy does not just jump to the fruit stage. It starts from within, from inside. Okay, so before I wrap up, let me share like an experience. Yes, though for me it did not get to the germination and the fruit stage, but it was around the seed stage. So I have a friend, and we are both in a field, though we do it separately, but like the same field, we are doing the same thing. And so this my friend is very consistent, very consistent. And I actually love the fact, like, it was my desire. I mean, it is still even my desire to be as consistent as this my friend is. Very, very consistent. But it got to a point that I started, not even comparing now, but it started affecting me. Let me put it that way. I did not hate him. Like I said, he didn't get to the germination and the fruit stage. I did not hate him, nor did his consistency make me feel pain. I wasn't pained, I wasn't resentful. But I started looking down on myself, started giving me this bad vibe. And I'm very sure that if I had not controlled it, yes, it is very, very possible, yes, that it will get to the germination stage where I start resenting him for it, and it will get to the fruit stage. And I don't know what I would have done to my friend. No, I can't even think of it. No. So, like, envy, the difference between someone that overcome envy and someone that is being controlled by it is this question: what did you do at the seed stage, the early stage, that early phase? What did you do to overcome it? Did you shake it off, or did you allow the seed to grow? Did you allow it to germinate and start bearing fruit? So in the next series, we are going to go into love is not envious, right? The dangers of envy. I already said like a few in this, but go more into it, and how to overcome envy. So what is Jesus Baby Movie Talk Show without exploring movies, right? So I would just tell us about just this movie, like how it is applicable to envy, and it is going to leave us with a question, and I would like to see your comments. Like, I'd like to see your answers in the comments. So I saw a movie, I think that was early last week, and so in this movie there were two friends, one a lawyer and the other one is not a lawyer. So let me say the one that is a lawyer is Shade, and the one that is not a lawyer is Buki, right? So they are very close friends, like very close. And Shade has a problem. That's the lawyer. She had a problem. She has this high sex drive. She sleeps with anybody. Like, for me, I was even thinking that it's a medical condition. Though they did not tell us in the movie that it was a medical condition, but it was just too much, right? But that aside. So now there was this guy that came into the picture. Let me say his name is Femi. That's popular name among ladies. So Femi came into the picture, and okay, so one day Femi was going to see Buki. They didn't know themselves, like it was just work related. And then, okay, so he got to Buki's office very late, and his client was not even there. So Buki was like, on my birthday, you guys delayed me. And Femi's like, I'm sorry. Please let me make it up to you. Let me take you out for your birthday. He insisted, and she was like, okay. So he took her out, and from there they became friends, like very close. That Buki was already, she was already into Femi. She likes him, and she would always gist Shade about Femi. Right? So Shade actually knows that Buki, her friend, likes Femi. So one day Buki invited Femi over for lunch, right? But before Femi got there, Shade came over and was like, oh, my decoder expired, I want to watch my show. And Buki was like, why are you here? Did I invite you? And while she was still trying to pursue her friend, Femi came, right? So they had the lunch. Shade was watching her show and stuff like that. So she left. Then when Shade left, Femi was like, introduce me to your friend. I like her, this and this. At first, Bookie face just dropped. She likes him, but honestly speaking, Femi never asked her out. He did not propose or say anything about relationship, like getting serious. So Bookie said, no problem, I'll talk to her. And truly, she talked to her friend about it. Then, after talking to her friend, so her friend spoke with Femi, right? Then her friend over the phone was like, Femi likes me, this and that. Hope you will not be angry if like we had a relationship. And so Bookie was like, oh, no problem, you guys can go on. But let me still ask us the question. Let me make it the first question. Do you think Shade should have still like she should have still entered the relationship with Femi, knowing that her friend was really into him, like she knows? Do you think she should have done that? So that's number one. Then number two, okay, so let me continue. So then, the issue that Shade has now, she didn't tell Femi about it. But at some point, they got really serious and Femi proposed. Now, Shade also, like, she likes him and everything like that, but she cheated on Femi with another man, and this time she was very remorseful. Before, she was doing it for fun. She didn't care. She did not care. But like this time, she was so remorseful. She cried, and her friend was there to console her and everything. But what now happened? Femi proposed, yes. So on the day, like days to their engagement, Bookie decided to do something. Invited Femi, gave Femi Shade's video, right? Sleeping with another man, and then explained Shade's escapades, her problems to Femi. Now Femi did not tell Shade anything until the day of the engagement. Femi shared the videos with family members, embarrassed Shade in that place, and did not stop there. Also told them that Bookie gave him the video and explained things to him. Then he left with his family members. So my second question, do you think Bookie was envious? Like, did she act out of envy? Or was she just looking out for Femi? Femi is her friend. So maybe she did not want, Femi, she did not want Shade's problem to affect Femi. So what do you think? Please, I would like your answers in the comments. Thank you so much. This is Love Oh Love, a Jesus Baby Movie Talk Show, where faith meets film and love takes the lead. Yes, and to my dearest cousin behind the camera, Olumiwise, aka Obalola. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like all the struggles behind the scene, like you literally saved the day. Thank you so much. So guys, stay tuned for episode 6. But bye for now.